Welcome back. Family, friends, followers, do I got a treat for you guys. So I am done with the National Train Museum here in Green Bay. So I am still here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I'm having a blast. I never knew there was so much amazing stuff up here. So this, guys, is where I'm at. This might even be better than the train museum. So if you guys are car fanatics and love hot rods, new ones, old ones, you are gonna love this. It's amazing. They have a special James Bond building with James Bond cars. So I am at the Automobile Gallery. This is what it's called in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So please follow me and see some amazing things like this. This stuff is insanely shiny and so showroom. It's just mind-blowing. So I'm gonna shut up and let the camera do the talking, because there is some amazing cars here. I wish I had some of them. All right, guys, check out the finish on this Stingray. A 70 Stingray. Remember this? Look at this interior, guys. Simply gorgeous. Look at those body lines. Wow, and then we have a 2009 Lamborghini. Oh, look at this, guys. You guys like Lamborghinis? I do. Wow. Look at the finish on this, guys. That's sick. Let's see if I can get inside here. They probably don't want me to do this, but we're all good. Wow. Look at those wheels, guys. And then we got a gorgeous International Scout. Remember these? Look at that. Is your tailpipe that clean? I doubt it. Mine's not. Look at this gorgeous ride. Look at this thing, guys. I love when they have the blue dashes, the color dash. It's an old International Scout. Beautiful seats. And of course, it's all-wheel drive. It's a 1966, guys. International Harvester, Scout Model 800. There is the gorgeous motor. And then we got this here. I'm not sure what it is. The sign's on the other side. Look at this, guys. You guys like old cars, new cars, car shows? You're gonna love this video. I can't wait to get into this special James Bond building, wherever that is. Look at that motor, guys. That's crazy. So this is the name of it. If you guys are interested, this is the name of it. This is the address and the phone number. I tell you, I didn't know this stuff was here. This is the interior. Well, look at that. Not much to it, but it sure is gorgeous. Look at this fender, nice body lines. Beautiful red spoked wheels. So this is what this is, guys. Hello. A 1929 Ford Model A Hudson wagon. Remember this, guys? I actually used to have one of these. I used to have a Ford Pinto. Anybody else have a Ford Pinto growing up when you were a young teenager? If you're probably 60 years old or older, like I am, then the odds are you might have had a Ford Pinto. I had a red one. I tell you what, mine didn't look like this. Holy smokes, look at this paint. Mine did not look, but the interior looked like that. I had the same shifter. Super cool. And then look at this, guys. Tell me this isn't gorgeous. Here, I'll show you what this is. 1 year before I was born, a 1961 AMC Metropolitan Series. Oh yeah, beep beep. Look at that little tiny exhaust. beautiful color. Look at that. Look at the interior. Isn't that pretty? That's called a Metropolitan. Can't forget that. Wow. Insane. This day turned out better than I thought so far. Let's move on down the hallways. Wait till you see some of this other stuff, guys. There's some massive hot rods in here. Look at this. This is just a little hallway in between where the front showroom is right there. Kind of like an old dealership is what this is. And even the bathrooms. These are the bathrooms, guys. Look at this beautiful wall. That's the bathrooms. It's super high tech. Look at that. Women's and men's. All right, here, we're coming into the hardest stuff right now. Who's a Mopar fan? Who likes these awesome Mopars? I do. Super Bees. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. I gotta step back and show you. Holy cow, look at the color. Wow. It's got the gorgeous red line tires on it. And of course we got the 6-pack, and that is the beast right there. Look at that thing. Wow. The green monster. Oh, I didn't know there was it's a 69.5. I didn't know there was such a thing as a 69.5. But that is the big Super Bee. Look at that thing. It's flawless, dudes. It's so mint, it's not even funny. I'm definitely gonna take a few photographs with my phone of this beast. Wow. All right, we'll go down our list here. And then we got a 66 Dodge Charger. Look at that. Wow. Colorado license plates. Beautiful wheels. They're almost like Kreger's. 383, guys. Beautiful fastback. White interior. Ooh, a 57 GMC pickup called a Moneymaker. That's the Moneymaker right there. Looks like a Moneymaker. Wow. That's a lot of chrome, guys. Is your car that shiny? GMC. Here, I can't get behind here. This is all roped off, but that is what the bed looks like in the back. That is the beast under the hood. There's the gorgeous interior. Wow, here's even got a Cadillac. Well, this is a very special Cadillac. The CTS V. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen one except for during Indianapolis. They have one of these in the museum at Indy. I believe this might have been one of the pace cars when it first came out. 2015 Cadillac CTS V. Oh, here we go, guys. This is a very special one. Where is it? I'm looking. Oh, supercharged. A 6.2 liter supercharged with 556 horse. Ooh, 551 foot-pounds of torque. Wow, that'll get the job done. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Look at those brakes, Brembos. Look at the size of those rotors. Sick. Of course, Michelin Pilot Powers, the best. That's all I ever used when I used to race superbikes. Motorcycles at Road America I raced for 6 years. And I used Michelin Pilot Power Sport. I would not use anything else. They were the stickiest tires on earth. Beautiful. And then we come back here. Oh, this is Bart Starr's car? Are you serious? There he is. That's Bart himself. Green and gold. Oh man, here he is. Look at Bart Starr, guys. And look at there, his autographed jersey. How much do you think that is worth? Of course, it's behind his car. But this might have been his car for a while. Wow. Paint's a little A little chipping a little bit, but yeah, this was Bart Starr's car, I think. Here we go. Yeah, there's Bart. Here's the inside. Beautiful, typical Corvette, gorgeous. Man, oh man, there's so many cars here. Oh my gosh, a supercar, are you kidding me? A 2024 GT. Wow. Look at the nose of this, guys. Holy smokes. Look at the headlights. Oh, just look at the body lines. Let me move back a little bit so you get a better view of this thing. Ford GT, man, nothing comes close. I mean, I do like the Z06 Corvettes. They're badass too, but man, of course, it's not a supercar. They don't look like this. Look at that massive air duct. Ooh, look at that interior. Wow, and guess what that is? Can you say the engine? Big giant spoiler that comes up. Wow. Here's the specs on it, guys. The Ford GT, by the numbers. I'll let you read it. Zero to 60 in 2.9. I would think it'd be faster. My 2005 Superbike I had actually did it faster than that, but obviously it's a motorcycle. It barely weighed 400 pounds. Especially at 182 horsepower to the rear wheel. All right, look at this. Up on the rack, 1922 Dodge Touring sedan. Wow, gorgeous. Whoa, look at these rims. It's just one solid moon cap, or whatever you want to call it. I had one of these when I was younger. I had a 70 gold 442 Oldsmobile. Remember these? With the spoiler in the back? Gorgeous car. I mean, really beautiful. I haven't ever seen one white, the exterior white with the also white interior. Yep, here it is, guys. 70 convertible 442, probably worth a fortune. Here's that classic hood, that classic front end that we all grew up on and loved. 442. There's a sweet cowl induction hood. Remember these? Half the time those things didn't even work, but it was still cool. Here's the rear end of this big coupe. All right, what do we got over here? 50th anniversary of a Cobra. Look at this. Shelby Cobra, guys. Who doesn't like a Shelby Cobra, right? Hertz. I don't know why it's Hertz, but Shelby GTH model. All right, let's go back over on this side. What do you think so far, guys? Some amazing cars. Like I said, I'm going to be getting my walk around the train museum and this stuff. I should be able to get some of them when I get home later tonight, and then by tomorrow, for sure, tomorrow morning, if you want to look on the YouTube channel, you guys will be able to see some of these amazing videos. So if you like this kind of cool stuff, yeah, please hit the like button if you would. I appreciate it, and subscribe. And I have lots of cool videos, I really do. You'll see, there's some really good ones, and they're only going to get better and better every time I film. All right, here we go, guys. A 1964 Rolls Royce. Oh man, look at this beautiful Challenger. Remember the Challenger? A Challenger RT, guys, up on the hoist. Let me get my zoom in here. Oh, such an amazing car. I love the old Mopars, don't you guys? Oh, look at the nice license plates. Navy retired. Challenger RT. That is a pretty meticulously clean undercarriage, don't you think? That is a gorgeous car. Look at that. Man, oh man. Oh my gosh. Even the underneath is painted. Look at this, guys. That's sick. Look at the frame. Everything's painted. Wow. Here's what it looks like. True American car. There's the motor. Here's a gorgeous interior. Obviously we can't see it, it's up in the air. Wow. That's it. And then we got this here. Not sure what this is, but oh, it's a 1929 Packard. Yay, Packers. Ooh, look at that. Those are some big wheels. They're skinny, but those are big in diameter. They're big wheels. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna do these little ones in the center here. There's only 3 in the center. We got a 1960 Chrysler convertible. My grandpa had a bunch of Chryslers like this when I was real little. Look at that front end. So beautiful, huh? Give you a better view over here, guys. Massive white walls, so cool, classic. Wow, look at chrome wiper blades. Even the arms are chrome. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is a nice touch. Wow, look at that, guys. 300F. All the way back to this beautiful, look at that rear fender. Look at that flare. And then here's the interior. Oh my gosh, this interior is incredible. Look at the push buttons. Man, that's incredible interior. Oh, look at where they had the mirror. The mirror's actually on the dash. Beautiful console. Oh, the tack is in the middle down there. That is the tack. Psh. Wow, look at the back. For being that old, they had heat and airbag, or heat for the rear. And they even had a console for the rear seat. Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, look at this wing, guys. I've never seen one of these cars before, not in person. Look at that. That is the back. That is the trunk. The back of the car. It's almost like the Batmobile, no? Kinda. Wow, that's serious body lines. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is pretty exciting. I love the trains where I just was, but man, these cars, there's so many different ones. A 57 Chrysler 300C Coupe. Another Chrysler. Beautiful grille. Some more body lines. Look at where they had the rear view mirrors, guys. Aren't they supposed to be right here? They moved them up. They're up like 2.5. They're up 3 feet. They're actually almost on the hood. Another gorgeous interior. Look at the way the gauges are. Push button on the side there. So instead of having the shifter on the floor by the steering wheel, it was in a corner back there for Chrysler's way back there. See that? The push buttons? Wow. And this little middle one here, this one's nothing special. In fact, I remember my neighbor used to have one of these. Remember these? Good old 69 Oldsmobile Toronado. Such a funny name. It was cool for a while. It's kind of got a weird shape. They were big clunky things though. It is pretty green though. All right, now here comes a car I'm going to show you that I used to have when I was younger, when I was 21 years old, except for I had a 70. This is a 72, but I had a 70 Chevelle SS when I was younger with the cowl induction hood. This one doesn't even have the cowl induction hood, so mine was actually bigger and badder than this one. But that's still a badass car, dude. Are you kidding? An SS Chevelle. I'm not a fan of these wheels. These wheels don't look too good on here. You guys agree? I don't like these wheels on this Chevelle. They don't look too good on here. Those are more for like roadsters and stuff, huh? It's still beautiful. It is still beautiful. Ooh, look at the interior. Very nice. I don't know what's with that red stitching. That wasn't obviously